Wow, guys, that's a tune.
Thank you.
That's an amazing song. So that is your new single.
Yes.
Amazing. And can you get that now?
Yes, you can.
You can
I'd
stream
like to think
and
about that.
Yeah.
stream, download, whatever
We can
you
look
guys
at it
do.
on
Yes.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Right?
And
We've
yeah.
got a music video for it.
Anything, yeah.
Amazing. So, Rena, you and Nia are sisters. Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Just kidding.
Does that cause tension then? Who's oldest?
I'm
She's
the oldest.
Yeah.
I don't think it really causes tension. I mean,
I don't
I
think
feel
so
like
either.
basically in this band we're all siblings.
Yeah.
So anytime.
So there's
Rena-
always
yeah.
tension with all of us. No, I'm just kidding.
So there's no romance between any of you then?
No.
Oh god, no. No, we're all siblings.
Now,
Yeah.
and you have relatively recently joined the band, right? Because when we did the first Facebook Live with you, you weren't a part of it. So that's pretty cool. How did it all happen?
Well, it was an interesting process. I was working with a different band in their studio, and they kind of just, I guess, heard me, and you guys just
Swiped you up.
swiped me up. Yeah, it wasn't overly complex or anything, but we had been hanging out, and we just kind of worked, and here I am.
Well,
Yeah.
I think it completes the look. I think you
Thank
fit
you.
in
Well, thank
very
you.
nicely. It's looking
It's that
very, very
jawline.
good. Exactly, good jawline. Okay, well, guys, thank you so much for your questions. We've had so many in, so I've just had to pick a few, which we'll go through now. Love this from Amy Logan on Facebook, who wants to know if you've tried any British foods yet, and what is your favourite?
Fish and chips.
Oh my god, I was about to say that.
The best.
Whoa. Yeah, no.
You like it?
Yeah, it's the best.
Rena, have you tried? Marmite's British, right?
I think so,
Have you tried Marmite? Anybody here?
Isn't
No.
it basically
I've
like
tried
a-
But you were
Marmite
just
before.
talking about English breakfast.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I've been craving
So
it
good.
so much today. Ian and I,
What,
we
just
woke
the
up.
tea or like a
Oh
full,
no,
a
like,
full
well,
breakfast?
I can't eat the full breakfast because I'm like pescatarian, so I can eat the eggs and the beans and the toast.
It's
That's
the
why.
beans that make it.
Oh yeah,
That
it's
is
the
not a
beans.
full English
Yeah.
breakfast.
I know. You gotta have all the
Like the mushrooms
You're like,
and the
uh-uh.
tomato.
I do
You
get the
need some black
mushrooms.
pudding in there.
I can't eat black
And
pudding.
you guys are off to Scotland, so make sure you have some haggis.
Oh.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
all I'm gonna say.
definitely.
All I'm going to say.
What is
Casey's
that?
gonna try it.
Haggis?
What is that?
Oh my goodness, it's
Oh.
like,
It's like
I
the
think it's
stomach
like,
Is it- it's-
intestine with
Is
like
it pig, right?
yeah,
food in it.
but it's so good. And
Okay.
you actually
You
don't
just can't
wanna,
think about what it is.
You
Yeah.
don't want to know what
Okay.
it is, but just know
I
that
shouldn't
it's
have
so
asked. I should
good.
have just gone.
Yeah.
This is a great one, which you can all answer quickly. At Navy Luke's on Twitter wants to know if you could be another band member for a day, who would it be?
I'd be Casey.
Cool. I'd be Nia because of drums. I suck at drums.
Yeah, I'd also be Nia because I want to know what it's like to play drums.
Yeah.
Honestly, same. I'm
Y'all
such
gonna
a-
be sore.
Y'all
Nia's
are
the
gonna be
most
so
popular in this group. I
I
love
don't know
it.
about that. Maybe on camera.
And Nia, one for you then. At Maya Loveless on Twitter says, what is your favourite tour bus activity?
Ooh, favorite tour bus activity?
There's like a little
What
lounge
do we-
at the
yeah.
top
Yeah.
of the European buses, like up front where you can actually see out the window. And a lot of times a few of us will just be up there with our headphones being all like broody and like...
It's definitely kind of.
That's
It's
so
kind of like
cool.
we have like the whole downstairs is where everybody can talk and stuff, but in
Yeah.
that little room you kind of just get in your own zone. Yeah.
That's really good. And Miranda, on that note, if this is from at Chivalrina on Twitter says, since you're in Europe, what's your favourite accent?
Favorite accent? Oh, I mean, I love English accents. Like, that's got to be my favorite.
Gotta be,
Yeah.
gotta be.
Yeah.
Then this is one I was really interested in because it wasn't your initial name, so probably I guess someone other than Ian wants to take this. But Katrine Madsen on Facebook wants to know the story behind the name Hey Violet.
It's actually a pretty simple story, and not one that's very interesting, unfortunately. But basically, we were going through a huge list of names that we came up with, and we literally numbered them, and it was over 500 names that we had to choose from. And a lot of the time, hey, something was coming up, hey, Velvet,
Yeah.
hey, this, hey, that. And then Violet was coming up, Violet, blah, blah, blah. And somebody shouted out, what about Hey Violet? And we were like, that's kind of cool. Like, let's sit on it for a couple days.
Yeah.
And then after a couple days, we were like, that really fits. So
So does that mean there isn't actually a Violet?
there
no
isn't a
person-
Violet.
There's no
But we've
Violet.
gotten asked that before, many times.
Which one's Violet?
Yeah.
Well, I know there's not in the band, but I mean, like, is there a Violet who's like a best friend or you
Nope.
know?
No, I don't
An
think we've known
ex?
anyone named Violet.
Yeah.
No.
But it is a colour as well, so
True.
obviously that works. And this is sort of on the topic of names as well. At Nina is a penguin on Twitter. Wants to know, if you had to name your fans something, what would you name us? So I presume you haven't got, like,
We
the
actually
Liebers.
We do have a name,
Whoa,
yeah.
my voice cracked.
That was weird.
We do.
What is it? What is it?
They're called the Ultraviolets.
They're good.
Thank you.
I love it. Because some of those fan names I think can be really cheesy, but that actually really works. At Bianca Benchia on Facebook, you can take this one, Ian. Do you have a pre-show ritual?
Yeah, we do actually. We have, well, we do like a kind of a prayer, sort of, and we get in a circle, we put in our toes and our knees. It's important. The knees are very important.
Or else we'll yell at you.
And we say a quick, kind of just, prayer just to get in a positive mood. And then depending on where we are, we shout something that has to do with the place we are and toes, because our toes are in. So like, we're in Paris, I don't know, Paris toes or Eiffel toes or whatever.
Yesterday-
And that just gets us hyped.
Yesterday in Cologne, we were like smelly toes because it was cologne,
Cologne.
and it's the opposite of what cologne is.
Yeah. Wait, why did we not do French toes? Like French toast?
Oh my God, we should have done that
we
for
missed
France.
opportunity.
Next time, I guess.
Yeah, next time.
Missed opportunity.
I wish you hadn't brought that up. I'm really disappointed.
Next time. Now, this is one for all of you, but I imagine you probably all have different answers to this, actually. So, Nicole Noss on Facebook, great question, by the way. If you could join any other band in the world, right, past, present, which would it be? Who wants to kick off? Casey, do you want to?
I would go back in time and join Van Halen.
Yeah.
Nice.
I would be
Nice.
the fifth one.
I'd go for Third Eye Blind.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. I love
I-
them.
I'm a huge fan of Mute Math. Their bassist just announced that he wouldn't be touring with them anymore. So I mean,
There's your opportunity.
Oh my God.
Do not even think about it. Guys, stop him. Stop him. He's already considering leaving.
I wouldn't leave this.
He's only been here a few
Moonlighting.
months.
Mute math basis.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I was completely engrossed in what he was saying. I guess, let's go. Today I'm feeling. I wanna dress up in funny outfits and makeup. Let's go with Kiss. That's for today.
Yeah.
It might be different tomorrow, but that's what I'm feeling
Cool,
today.
nice.
All right, I got 3. I'm
No.
sorry,
Oh my
because I
goodness.
can't choose. Either Queen,
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
I forgot my second one, or oh wait, no, my second one was the Mamas and the Papas because of the incredible harmonies, and I would
Aw.
love to be a part of that. Or One Direction. Would I have to dress up like a boy though?
That's the thing. That doesn't quite work. But then Queen didn't have a female member, but could have.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think. So why don't we
Well,
say
it's
Queen?
like
since
an
it's a great
extra member.
British
Yeah.
group.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
Although so is One Direction. in
yeah,
fairness.
true. So, one of those.
So,
Yeah, Third Eye Blind.
oh, of course.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's my fault.
That's
That's my fault. Very specific question here from Abdul Masdua on Facebook. Which do you guys prefer, the atmosphere of a concert or the intimacy of an acoustic session? A bit like
Atmosphere.
today.
Atmosphere of a concert.
Atmosphere.
Yeah.
Oh,
Say atmosphere.
okay.
Pretty easy.
For you.
No, of course, because it's so up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harold Moore on Facebook wants to know, what are the biggest influences of other musicians of music that have gone into the album?
I would say some of the biggest influences have been like a lot of 80s artists, because we really got inspired, especially on this record, to kind of delve into how we can play with synths, aka Miranda's job, and Ian's job a little bit, and
Because the 80s is back, isn't it?
it is
So
back.
in right now.
Yeah, it's very in. And we like to describe our music as somewhat nostalgic when you hear certain songs. And what's funny is none of us are from the 80s, so it kind of doesn't make any sense. But
So
we
who
kinda
was
roll with it.
the oldest? And
Casey.
what year were you born, Casey?
95.
Oh my god,
I know, right? So old.
it's sickening. so that means you were a millennial, Was it any of you born after 98?
No.
No.
Because apparently that's a whole new definition.
I was 98. Aren't
Oh,
we
you
the
were 98.
She's on the cusp.
Aren't I the- aren't I
means
the-
you're a post-millennial.
Doesn't that mean like the X
But
generation?
the weird
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
when I looked up like
That was
millennial,
cool.
the
Yeah.
description between like millennial and post-millennial or whatever that's called, is we
were-
actually relate more to the millennial age than we do to the new one, because it says like all the cartoons you would have grown up with,
Yeah.
all the music you would have listened to.
And also we
Yeah.
didn't have like
Oh.
cell phones.
Yeah, you would have grown up between that time of
Right. Like now you
introducing
just
cell
do it.
phones.
People grow up with cell phones.
Totally.
I know,
That's
right?
weird.
I know, because have any of you guys watched 13 Reasons Why?
Yeah.
Yes.
You've watched
Yes.
it, Casey, because this is the big drama that everyone is talking
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
for that generation. And I mean, it is crazy, isn't it? The pressures that people have to go through at high school now. I mean, it was
Yeah.
bad enough in my time, and cell phones had just been introduced
Yeah.
then. What was your take on that whole drama? Because obviously Selena
I mean,
Gomez is
like,
one of the executive
Yeah,
producers of
really
it.
good. I mean, I loved it. I thought it was really like detailed and did a good
Cried a
job
lot.
of telling the story. Yeah, definitely cried a lot. And
Did you cry?
I don't know. I did cry.
Oh, he did. Oh, he did.
I did. Yeah, but I wish I could relate more because like this with this like the whole cell phone technology thing, because like I did homeschool, halfway, so I didn't really do the authentic high school experience. But like
You're
I can see
probably
how
quite
now.
lucky.
Yeah.
Were you guys all at high school?
We did
Yeah.
some high school.
Yeah,
I did
Yeah.
0 high school.
Zero.
I know, that's
Well,
so weird.
because we all went homeschool at one point because we were so focused on music, and we were like traveling a lot, so we switched. So, like, yeah, I mean, we definitely had some of the experiences in middle school to relate, and like a little bit of high school, but
I actually didn't have a cell phone in middle school at all,
Same.
so that's why I
Yeah.
don't actually remember anything.
I
And now
did,
you
but it
just, like-
was, do you know the track phones?
Oh
Where you
my
have to
God,
buy
that's
the
so
minutes
sick.
as
Yeah,
you go.
no way.
I had a track phone, guys.
Nice.
But
So
I think
scared.
it's one of those things, isn't it? Because the high school experience has always been like that, but now with people being able to take photos,
Yeah.
with
Share
social
things
media always being there forever, I think that's the whole thing that millennials have to deal with.
Yeah.
I mean, I am so glad that there were no photos when I was at high school,
Yeah.
believe me. Now, I have to ask about our old pals from 5 Seconds of Summer, who
Yeah.
have obviously been such a big part of your guys' career. We've loved them at Bazaar. We've supported them right from the start as well, and it was so interesting seeing like that life cycle, because obviously they were supported by One Direction when they kick-started. What is the best advice that those guys gave to you in the early days about how to do this?
Well, I think some of the best advice, or actually, maybe it wasn't so much advice, but it was just like their energy that really brought us out of our shells, and I think that was really beneficial for us, because we're a very shy band when we first start meeting people, or we were. Now we're really loud and obnoxious all the time.
No, you've been very sweet today, I have
Okay,
to say.
good.
Very well behaved.
We're on our good behavior today. But I really think that they helped us come out of our shells and realize that, as a band, we have this say in what we want to do, and that really helped us open our eyes to like coming up with new ideas for our shows, coming up with new ideas for like not only our shows but like album artwork, merch ideas, blah blah blah, and we have a specific group chat with all of us in it that is specifically for creative ideas, and I think that really helped us take charge of what we want to do.
And they were always clear, weren't they, that musically they wanted to have their say and to be in control of that process. Has it always been the same with you guys?
We've always been really like we're all very creative people, and we go crazy if we're not creating. So we kind of just naturally do it, and we're constantly backstage talking about like, oh, we should do this in this song, or Nia shows me videos of like different stage shows, or we'll look up stuff. I mean, it's just it's like it's so natural to us. I don't even think about it.
Yeah, and what's nice is they kind of like they're never like, we have to approve blah blah blah. Like they let us do our own thing because they believe in the work that we're doing, and so it's never like there's never been like a power struggle at all. Like it's all just like kind of collectively, like all of us musicians supporting each other. And
And so what is the plan now, guys? So the album is out when?
June
June
16th.
June 16th. Amazing. And then what? You spend a year touring? I mean, have you thought that far ahead? Are you like, and is this something that you guys could see yourself doing in a decade's time? Do you view the band as a long-term proposition?
I definitely view it as like we can go anywhere we want, and I feel like we have a lot more freedom to do, go in any genre direction that we want, because we went from a lot harder rock, and then when we switched to pop, we were like, oh, we can experiment with so many more things, and that was really freeing for us, because we it kind of opened our eyes to the fact that we can literally do whatever genre we want, and as long as it sounds cohesive at the end, then there's no problem with that. And so, yeah, I mean, I would say in a decade's time, I wouldn't mind being around you guys.
Aw.
I was actually just thinking about that. I was like, oh my god, 10 years.
I mean,
And then
we've
we'll be
already
like,
been
yeah,
doing
10
it
years
for,
ago
like-
the band started, like, it'll just
Yeah.
be weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. Threw
Wow.
me for a loop.
It's a long time away, but I think you guys have got all the foundations. And I have to ask, because this is something everyone always wants to know, can you balance dating and love lives while being in an internationally successful pop band? Is
Hardly.
it possible?
See, the
If we had
answer
love
is to
life.
just be
Yeah, right.
alone.
Okay, that's your
That is so sad.
The problem is like we're all so close that we're kind of just like we're not dating each other. That's
Yeah.
gross.
No.
But you know
I
what
know
I
what
mean?
you
Like
mean.
we're
I know what
just,
you mean.
It's like
we're
when
like
you're
each other's people.
yeah. When
And
you're
so
around
other
people for
people
so
are like-
long, you like become them.
Yeah.
So
like-
are you all single?
Yeah.
As far as I know.
Well, that cannot last long. So you're up to Scotland tomorrow. Maybe you'll find some nice,
You know what?
nice people there.
Maybe.
London tonight, right? And then one more gig. Where's that?
Glasgow and Manchester.
Glasgow, Manchester. Amazing, guys. Well, thank you so much for
Thank
kicking
you.
it off here. We've absolutely loved you at Bazaar right from the very start. So
you.
please
Thank
keep
you.
coming back
Thanks
to
for
visit.
having
And
us.
Yeah,
I'm
of course.
sure this album is just going to explode over here. So it's been amazing today. And please make sure you like the page, and we'll have many, many more Facebook Lives like this in the coming days. So thank you so much for joining us. And thank you, Hey Violet.
Thank
Thank you
It
so
was
much.
amazing.
Thanks, Dan.